What's up, guys? Today, of course, you'll be seeing a review of the new melee weapon in Fallout 4 as part of the new Automatron DLC called Mr. Handy Buzzblade. So it's new, it's fun. I'll discuss strengths, weaknesses, key perks, and mod options if you choose to regularly use this weapon. For me, I got it located in the trunk after you kill Ivy in the Fort Hagen Station array. I'm not sure if this applies for everyone, but again, you might be able to get it other ways as well. In terms of base weapon stat details, it starts with a base damage of 28 per hit, and every hit's about every second or two. A very fast melee rate, of course, because I just went into that, and a base weight of 10 pounds. So if you've used the Ripper before, it's basically a lot like the Ripper. It just extends out a bit. It's like you don't have to get in extreme close proximity because it has that sort of arm that attaches to the saw blade. In terms of strengths, it doesn't hit very hard, but with the combined shock damage which you can mod in, it keeps enemies staggered and keeps them trapped against the saw. The DPS over time serves to go through the roof this way. What it lacks in DPS per hit, it makes an overall sustained DPS in time as long as you can keep the blade on the enemy. Additionally, the very fast rate of melee means a miss can be quickly fixed if, say, an enemy blocks it or you just straight up miss. In terms of weaknesses, though, of course, you're probably going to know where I'm going with this. Stronger, large health pool enemies will take an absolute eternity to cut down with this weapon because of the low overall sustained DPS. So against stronger enemies or heavily armored enemies, this isn't really a weapon you want to use regularly. Though it's actually quite well if you do well in a sneak build, but you could probably say that with just about all melee weapons in the game. If you're looking to specifically buff this weapon through perk usage, you're going to want to use Big Leagues, Rooted, Bloody Mess if you want every last bit of damage, Sneak and Ninja combo, because of course this is, if you're going around meleeing people, this is what you're going to want it to do. But it's not bad even if you're not using a melee build. And Blitz to increase your melee range, though of course this isn't an exclusive list. In terms of mods, if you invested in the Blacksmith and Science perks and have the materials to do so, as I said earlier, you can attach the only mod option available for this weapon, and that's making it electrified. Keeps enemies staggered and outputs an additional 25 damage per hit, so there's no reason really not to if you can. Overall, take this weapon against humans, ghouls, and other non-heavily armored enemies, and you'll have a blast. They'll continue to try and fight back while being electrocuted through a running saw blade, and they'll get shredded up nicely. You'll just see the limbs sort of pop off them. Just don't take it against stronger, heavily armored enemies like Deathclaws or, say, the strong super mutants. You'll run into some trouble there. Have a good one.